Hi, this is Matt Gromes again, and I'm back with another video. Last time, if you watched my previous videos, which if you haven't, you should, I was showing you around my house, my home base here in Minecraft, and this time I'm going to go over and show my monster trap, which has been pretty effective. First, I just wanted to show commenters on my previous videos pointed out this really cool way of doing doors. I put a wooden door and then a trap door, push plate and pressure plate, and then what that allows you to do is go out the door with the pressure plate. You can also right click on the door from the outside, and when you hit the pressure plate inside, it closes. So it gives you the benefits of automatically closing doors without the trouble of having to hit the button every time like I used to have to do. So we're going to go over this way, just this little tour of my land. This is my little cactus farm. Big lake next to my big mountain. I've got my nether portal up there. I kind of made it look like the nether was kind of seeping out into the real world. Might play with that a little bit more just to make it look a little cooler. Here's the desert. I used to have another kind of a trap right here, and it's just turned morning, so there's probably stuff laying around here. And I used to have another trap here where I was trying to use cactus to hurt the monsters and kind of wash their stuff in, and it didn't really work that well. So I filled it in mostly, and I had built this other trap, which we'll go over here and we'll see. And so this big guy up here is a big dark room, and it looks like there may be something up there right now, where the monsters will spawn. And I should have made it a little bit bigger. I'll probably go up there at some point, make it a little bit bigger. But anyway, so the monsters will spawn up inside there, and you can see if you look right on the edge, there's some signs. There's a sort of I think of as a bug in the game where the monsters, if they see a sign on the edge of a block, will think it's a whole block, but then they'll go to walk there, and it's not a whole block, it's a sign, so they'll fall. I think that's kind of weird to use bugs in the game for stuff, so I try not to do that. And the sign trick was one I learned from Paulsaurus Jr., and he had used, yeah, there's a creeper up there. He had used that in a trap, and I guess that's kind of common, but I didn't like that, so I decided to add some water. When they hit the water, they get washed over the edge and fall down. Works pretty well. Every once in a while, they'll stay inside the water column and live and hit the inside of my house alive, so I have to kill them. Most of the time, they just fall comically to their doom and smash on the ground over here. And then we had one weird time where I was fighting a zombie, and he kind of backed up into this water and then floated on back up into the house. So that was really funny. My kids and I got a laugh out of that. So anyway, this is the house, my standard stuff here. And then the big thing is I got big windows, so I can see all the way around. I don't need to really make them windows. They could just be a big open middle area. I just like how the windows look, so I can see out. And then the big thing is this. It's basically one big long murder hole, they call it. So you lure the guys over here, they come down onto this little walkway, and then you can slash at them at will, and they can't hurt you. Every once in a while, a skeleton will shoot through that little hole there as he's coming over, but you just wait a second, and he'll fall in, and you can kill him. Then their stuff and their experience points will come to you. It's not quite as automated as a XP grinder, they call them, as a lot of them are, but so it does make you fight a little bit, and you do get a little bit hurt sometimes, but I think that's a little bit more in keeping with the game, honestly. And I will make it night here in a minute, or wait for it to turn night. But I wanted to show it around in the day so you could make sure you see everything. And I made these little stairs so you can get kind of up on top of the wall. Every once in a while I'll use a fishing pole and kind of fish a monster over if I want a particular thing, just to have fun. And I can walk around up here, and sometimes the guys can see me, or I can see them, and I can maybe run over and attract them back over to the house or something. So that's that. And let's see what time it is. Got my trusty clock there. it's going to be a while. So while I'm waiting for night, I'm going to go over and show you this other one that I just built. And I'm kind of lucky. Right next to my house, I've got this big desert here. Some people I've read on Reddit kind of search all over for big deserts. I've been pretty lucky. I've got a desert over here. There's a snow area over there. I've got kind of a good range of stuff right around here. Anyway, you see some creeper holes over here. Various problems. Okay, so this is my other little monster trap I built out here in the desert. This is one, basically, I wanted to try something out. And that is, I dug this really deep hole. What I had thought was the monsters only spawn if you're not within 24 blocks of them. So I wanted to dig way down here, kind of hang out, let a bunch of monsters spawn all the way around the house in the desert there, and then I would be able to pop out and get them. So I've tried it a few times. I'm not sure if any more monsters will spawn, but I have killed a bunch of guys around here just because a lot of monsters naturally spawn in this desert, it seems like. I'm not sure if that's technically true, if they do spawn more, but it seems like you can kind of see a ton of monsters out here during the night. And then I can pop down there and wait for them to come over and kill them the same way as I do in my other trap. So that's this guy, and I've killed tons of creepers, and it's pretty safe to kill them in the murder holes. They don't blow up when you get them. The other thing I've done around here is I've gotten records, which if you don't know how to get a record, you have to make a skeleton kill a creeper without it blowing up. So what that involves is you have to wound the creeper. Usually it's 2 hits with my sword here. And then the skeleton, you have to make a skeleton shoot the creeper and it dies. When it dies, you get a record. You can go make a record player, and hey, there's that creeper's stuff. He finally fell. So you go make a record player, put the record in, and so it's kind of hard making the skeleton shoot the creeper. Sometimes it's difficult. So it's pretty cool. Whoop. It kind of keeps you on your toes in here. But anyway, so you make a record. It's kind of hard. I've got 6 records. Unfortunately, the way it worked out is I only have 2 different songs. So I've got 4 records that are one song and 2 that are a different song. So that's unfortunate. But it's fun to kind of lead the creepers and skeletons around. Maybe I'll try and do that tonight. And you can get records, which are a pretty rare thing to get in the game. So anyway, I'm going to hang out a little while. I'm going to come back to the video once it's nighttime and you can see the trap work. Alright, it's nighttime. I'm back. And I've already got a visitor. So the creeper already came in. He's hanging out. I'm going to chop him up. See? Pretty much just stand there, chop him up, collect the stuff. He didn't give me any gunpowder. But I've got tons back home. I could make a whole stack of TNT pretty much with the gunpowder I've got. So let's kind of just hang out here a little while. Let's see. It just turned night, so let's see. It takes a few minutes for them to spawn. You can see some guys over there already. And I would recommend, if you're going to build this trap, to make a big open area around it. You don't want guys popping out from behind trees while you're kind of wandering around. So it's nice that I have this big desert here. It's also nice when I want to jump down and lure the monsters over in groups or fight them just on the ground, which I do sometimes. So let's see, we'll hang out up here. Oh yeah, there's some guys. Come on over here, guys. They're too far away. I think monsters will definitely see you if you're 10 blocks away. Oh, dead creeper. Do you see any more guys up there? Not easily. Spiders. And spiders, so spiders are the big danger of this type of trap. I need to figure out some way of extending the wall over or something, because they will climb over. Pretty easy to kill. You can hear them and then just stand down there and whack them as they come over the wall. Or when they get close enough to hit from the murder hole, you can just whack them and make sure they don't even come up over the wall. Oh, Enderman. I need 1 or 2 more Ender eyes for my end portal before I can go to the end. So I've been trying to attract Endermen over. And the good thing is Endermen don't appear to teleport through walls, so they usually just hang out in the murder holes and get killed like all the other ones. Okay, good. There's some guys. Come on, guys. Dummies. Alright, yep. Come on down. And mostly experience it's good for. Zombies. Zombie meat is pretty useless. You can feed your wolves with it if you've got it. Of course, you can always eat it yourself. But the trick is with zombie meat is to eat a bunch of it all at once. So when you do get poisoned, which you will, you still get a bunch of health back. So that's good. Alright, so let's try. I'm going to do something here. Attract some guys over. Come on, team. Follow me. Oh, I need that experience. Alright, maybe I'll head over to my other monster trap here. See if there's more interesting guys over there. Oh, they're having a meeting over there or something. It's a monster union meeting. Alright, so I head down here. Relatively protected down here from everything. Yeah, make sure they don't step down into that little hole, but that's fine. Alright. So, I hear spiders. But let's see if I can attract an Enderman over here. Of course, Endermen don't like being looked at, so you can just look at them and they'll teleport over to you all mad, and you can just whack them 4 or 5 times. You have to listen to their creepy noises when they get killed, but that's fine. I don't see any union meetings still going on over there, and there's an Enderman over there. So has creepy eyeballs. So let's see if I can get a skeleton to kill a creeper. Nope. This is a dangerous proposition here, so we'll see. Skeleton. You don't want to fall in a hole or get cactused or something. Come on. Oh, come on, you jerks. Whoa, so close. Oh no. Oh no. Run. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, the skeleton's... Oh, he's not killing him, is he? Oh, no. That's alright. That was getting dangerous there. I gotta fill in some of these holes. So, anyway, it's getting to be daylight again. Haven't found any Endermen that I could attract over to me. Take another quick look around. No, there's the sunlight. Alright, let's try this again. Oop, that could be promising. Oh, no, of course not. Alright. Come on, Skelly. Oh, wow, he shot me. What the heck? Oh, it was a different one. Yeah, this is dangerous. I do have a lot of good armor, and, oh, what a jerk that guy is. That's what creepers are, jerks. By and large. Hey, what are you doing? Alright, well, I think... Ooh. Come on, Skelly. What's up with that? Oh, just because you're trapped in a hole? Think you can shoot me? Alright. Alright, well, daytime, they're gonna start burning up here. So, that was my monster traps. And sounds like along with the monsters dying, my family's waking up here, so that's the end of the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like or a subscribe, please. Tell your friends. I'm just starting to build my channel up, so it's great to have all the support I've had. Great comments, likes, everything. Paul Soares Jr. retweeting my message was a highlight, so that was great. I'll take this guy out real quick. Sometimes you can see my keyboard get stuck and I can't back up, so that's bad news. So anyway, okay. I'm really done now. Just watch that. That guy's kind of the dunce of the spider family, it looks like. Alright, so thanks again, and stay tuned for my next video. And as always, give me comments and stuff. See if you want to see certain things, or have a few topics I want to talk about in my world. But I'm always up to new stuff, so let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. See you next time.